Welcome to day 12 and a beautiful day in the garden. And so today we're going to be working on our upper back and our arms. So we're going to start in a 4-point kneeling position. So mold those hands in, little finger to thumb. My shoulders are directly over my wrists, my knees are directly over my hips, and I have a slight bend in the elbow, and I'm pushing through those hands to engage the lats. Okay, so we're going to inhale and then exhale, lifting up from the upper back, well, the sort of bra line area, mid to upper back, and then extend again. Really lift up as much as you can. And then just a slight extension. Okay, so my head is going with my spine. Lifting up and down. Just 2 more. And last one. And down. Excellent. So now we are going to slide one leg along the mat and lift it up, but no higher than level with the hip. Now unweight your opposite hand and take that long. When you're stable, we're going to lower and lift the leg for 8. This is 3, 4, really reach long, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to bring the knee in and the elbow in. So they're not twisting, they're just coming straight in and then reaching long for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, one more, and then we're going to just hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee down and arm down. Okay, I know that those exercises are really challenging. It's because we're working the whole, all the muscles on the posterior or the back side of the body. So well done. Right, before we go to the other side, we're going to do some biceps. So either stay in this box position, elbows out and in, take your knees back a little further, or if you wish to do full bicep push-ups, please go ahead. So push through the hands. We're going to lower down, push up. So inhale down, exhale up. For 3, we're going to do 10, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, really push away, 9, 10, and then widen the knees and just go back into a rest pose. And breathe into the backs of those ribs. And maybe circle your wrists if you feel like your wrists were starting to get a little bit sore there. Okay, one thing you can do for that is just put a towel underneath your wrist just so you change the angle. Right, coming back into that box position, getting set up. Okay, so we're nice and stable. The opposite leg glides back and lifts up, and now the arm. Okay, so lower and lift, lower, lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So elbow in and knee in and reach for 2, 3, nice and controlled, 4, no swinging, 5, 6, 7, and last one, 8, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and in. And yeah, you guessed it, tricep push-ups. Knees in, or knees back or stay in. Okay, so the elbows are now glancing the rib cage. Okay, 10. Let's get them over with. So down, push up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're over halfway. 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. And widen the knees. And come back into that rest pose again. Resting the forehead on the mat. Oh, I'm just sinking to those hips. And coming back up for the last one we're going to do in this box position. It's getting set up again, but this time our knees are together and the feet are together, toes are tucked under. Pushing through those hands again to make sure you're nice and supported on that upper back. We're going to hover the knees off for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now if you wish, step back into a plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees come back in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, and then we're going to come on to our tummy. Okay, we're going to do an exercise called double leg kick. So I want your head resting to one side, your hands are on top of each other on your lower back. Okay, my legs are reaching long. You know what I'm going to say? Little ice cube underneath that belly button. Okay, keep those abs supported, supporting the back. Okay, so this time my legs are not quite the width of the mat, but almost. So we're going to kick, kick. Then you take the shoulders around and reach back and fly. Okay, then you take your head to the opposite side. Kick, kick. Shoulders are coming around as you reach up. Okay, so join me now. So kick, kick, and lift. So really fly, really extend. Lower down, kick, kick, and up. Kick, kick, up. Kick, kick, and up. Let's do 2 more either side. Kick, kick. Now, so make sure those shoulders are nice and rounded forward when you go down onto the mat, and they're coming around and reaching long. Last one on either side. Kick, kick, reach, and then just put the hands in front of you and just rock that pelvis. Right, so now I want you to take your hands so they're flat, the backs of your hands are flat on the mat, you're nice and relaxed, your shoulders are nice and rounded forward. Okay, now we're going to bring the shoulders around, come into that Iron Man pose. Reaching long, and we're going to take the arms to a T and reach back. So palms come flat, then they face the hips for 3, 4, keep lifting, 5, gazing at the mat, don't lift your head up, for 2 more, last one, and again, lower down and just rock. Excellent job, pushing yourself up. And now we're going to do rolling like a ball. Just to get out of that back extension, we're just going to flex the spine just to ease it off a little bit and sneak in some abs at the same time. Okay, so we're coming high on those sit bones, pointing the toes. My knees are open, pushing into the outside of the shins, drop back off the sit bones and raise those toes. Now the abdominals are pulling back as you create that little ball shape, come up and balance to the top. Again, rock back and up for 3. So make sure you're not throwing yourself back. Felt myself slightly throwing on the last one. Okay, so really scoop those abs in and come up and hold. Let's do 3 more. 2, and last one. And put the feet down. And our final exercise for today is going to be the hip twist, but I'm going to give you some options on it. Okay, so I want you to come down into this elbow resting position, but we aren't resting, we're not slouching, we're pushing through. So we're engaging those muscles on the back, okay, to keep us, and the chest to keep us lifted high. Okay, so option 1 is to bring your legs to tabletop, and we're going to tap alternate toes. So the thigh is going away from the hip. Yeah, so we're not just bending at the knee, we're taking it away and in. Okay, option 2 is to straighten your legs. Okay, and we're going to circle them around and up, then go the opposite way. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep going. Keep lifted through that chest. We'll just do 2 more. Keep toe tapping if you're doing that option. And last one. And just lower down and hug those knees in. That's a tough one. So well done if you gave it a go. And also well done if you're doing the toe taps and building strength. Good job. So holding on to the front of the shins, rolling up. I'm going to end with a lovely mermaid stretch to just feel that lovely stretch across the upper back. Okay, so we're coming into this position. Try and get your hips as grounded as you can. We'll scoop the abs back as you sweep that arm around. Okay, so I don't want you to come around too far. You need to feel this in the upper back, not the lower back. And breathe. Opening out, drop the elbow, push that opposite hip down as you reach up for this lovely stretch along the side. And now lifting up and counter stretch. And then taking our legs around to the other side. Okay, so again, try get as grounded as you can. Arms long, and then scooping around. So my abs are really pulling back towards the spine. Some deep breaths. Opening out, dropping that elbow, lifting up. That stretch feels so good. We often get a lot of fascia stuck here, so it's really good to stretch it out. Okay, and then up and counter stretching. And you're finished. Well done. That was a really tough one today. Always working the posterior chain, it feels harder because it's, you know, they're muscles that we don't use as much. You know, most of our lives is in flexion, not extension, but you've done really well today, and you will feel the difference. Your whole posture is going to feel a whole lot stronger and a whole lot more open because you're doing these workouts. So really well done. And as a treat, tomorrow it's time to relax. I'm going to be doing a tension release and stretching routine. So I will see you back tomorrow. Bye, have a great day.